Yo, what is up guys, this is the Goblin. Today what I have for you guys is a video on the best attachments and how to make the Razorback Overpowered. Now basically, the Razorback is a gun that's had a lot of ups and downs in the history of Black Ops 3 since the beta, and a lot of other guns have been like this too. Black Ops 3 and Treyarch is notorious for basically taking care of their games. They're trying to balance the guns, and even after the game is out, they're patching everything, they're changing camos, they're doing all sorts of stuff, and it's kind of different because Infinity Ward does things really different from Treyarch. Infinity Ward really does one or two main patches at the start of the game and then leaves everything, while Treyarch is constantly updating, and I kind of like what Treyarch is doing in this year, constantly updating and changing the gun. So today we're going to be talking about the Razorback Smg, and let me give a bit of history on this thing. So this thing used to be the best. In the beta, it was basically the M8 or the Razorback. Those are the two best guns by far, and then you had other guns which did pretty good, but were not even close to the Razorback. And then when the game came out, everyone thought the Razorback was going to be the best. However, they had nerfed it, and the best guns were the Pharaoh and the VMP, and that's sort of still, they've done some more changes, and now the Vesper is good. They basically make every gun really good in this game at different parts, and right now I'd say the Razorback is still a very good SMG because they did buff it in the last one 3 weeks to a month ago. It was a bit weak before this last one, but the last update really did make it a lot better. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this gun very good. So what you want on this thing is, some SMGs require 2 attachments, some require 3, some require 4, and the Razorback is definitely a 2 or a 3 attachment gun. Now the Razorback has a small clip size, so I say the attachment that is really necessary is the extended mags and the fast mags. Those are both very necessary. It has a pretty fast fire rate, an average or a fast fire rate, I'd say. Definitely not a fast fire rate compared to the other SMGs, but compared to an average gun in the game, you get rid of those bullets fairly quickly, and that's why having the fast mags and the extended mags combo is definitely required, and probably I'd say those two are the 2 attachments you're definitely going to want to run. And now if you want to run a third attachment, I would say the grip. Another option would be the long barrel, but here I have the standard extended mags, fast mags, grip. Now if you don't really know what attachments are good on certain guns, if it's an SMG, extended mags, fast mags, grip is always going to be a reliable setup, and there's a quad feed right there with the Wraith, freaking crazy. Now if it's an assault rifle, a good setup, it's always going to be extended mags, stock, and long barrel. And on SMGs, once again, extended mags, fast mags, grip. Those are going to be standard for anything. Some SMGs you need long barrel, some of you don't need the grip, some of you don't need extended mags. But if you don't know the attachments and you don't want to look up a video or anything like that, those are going to be standard for anything. But the Razorback, I'm telling you guys can use 2 attachments, or you can throw in that third one and throw in the grip or the long barrel into that mix of already having the extended and fast. However, what is basically the benefit of throwing in that third attachment compared to not having it? If you put in a third attachment, that costs 2 slots in your pick 10, because it's going to cost you for the attachment and for the wild card, which is the primary gunfighter third attachment sort of thing. So that's going to cost you 2 slots. However, if you're not doing that at the same time, usually if I'm running 2 attachments, I usually just add extra perks. So I'd add like an extra first perk. I'd run 6 cents a ghost or something like that, which also costs 2 points, which is kind of weird how Call of Duty does it. You know, if I want to have a second perk in a different slot, it's going to cost me 3 points to get 2 perks in one slot because of needing the wild card. So I always make sure you have at least 1 perk in every single slot, and then you guys can decide what you want to do with it next. If you want nades, if you want secondaries, if you want 3 attachments or 2 perks. I know this is getting kind of confusing, but you guys know what I'm saying. Basically, the choice here is, do you really need that grip and that long barrel? Or would you rather have another perk such as a 6 cents or ghost? And that's completely up to you. Me personally, I love just having the standard extended mags, fast mags, grip. I think I'm a player with a pretty good gun skill, and that's why putting my points into my attachments I think is well worth it for me, because if those attachments help me win gunfights, because in this game there's no toughness, you're going to need help to win gunfights, then it's definitely worth it for me to use those points towards those things. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, I'd appreciate some support on this thing and how to make the Razorback Overpowered. Now, let me know in the comment section below any guns in the game that you think are average or a bit below average or a bit above average. Just any gun that you like and you'd like me to make telling you guys the best attachments and the best class for that thing. Let me know that in the comment section down below, and I will definitely read those comments and go over and do some of the guns that I'd like to talk about. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys can, drop a like on it, subscribe for a cookie, and don't licky. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate all the support. Have a great night, and I'm out. Peace.